Hi, if you like the video, please remember to subscribe.
Hi, it's Rob from DesireUser.blogspot.com, and I thought today we'll have a quick look at the camera on the HTC Desire Google Android phone. Okay, so to access the camera, just press that button there. The camera pops up, and you tend to take photographs, say in that position or that position, depending on how you want to do it. And the way you take a photo is you simply push your finger over the sort of trackball-y thing there, press the button, like in that case the automatic flash came on and it took the picture, and then you can share it, bin it, or as you see it's come back. The other way that you can do it as well is if you tap the screen somewhere, it will autofocus on that point and then take the photograph there instead. I'm a bit close to what I'm taking photographs of, but as you can see it takes quite nice macro photographs as well. Now what we can also do is we've got the settings on the left hand side. See if I can get a bit closer so you can see that. So if I drag my finger out there, you might just be able to read it says photo and video. So we're in photos at the moment. So what I can do is if I press that button there, I can adjust the overall brightness of the image by playing around with that one there. Or if I press that one, again it might be a little bit difficult to read, but there's contrast, so I can change the contrast of a particular photograph. This is before we take the picture. I can adjust the saturation or how much colour there is, and again these are settings you're setting before you take the picture, you know, and then it bakes them into the picture. And then we've got sharpness, so the amount of sharpness it applies, so we can play around with that. Oh, here we go, just had an email or something come through. And if I press that one, these are sort of the artistic effects that you can add before you take the picture. So for example, so if I press that button, I'm now in grayscale, so now I can take a grayscale photograph. Let's get rid of that first. Oop. So a black and white one, there we go. But as you can see, you choose it before you take the photograph. There we go, let's have a look. So we've got what other things we've got? We've got grayscale, sepia, so for like an old looking photograph. It's a bit orange that though. Negative, which is quite cool for taking. Let me just take a quick shot out of the window. There we go. There's a negative shot out the window. Interesting. Special effects sort of thing. What else have we got? We've got solarize. I haven't really. Sorry, but there we go. Solarize, which kind of makes the highlights kind of blow out in an interesting way. Posterize, which sort of gives everything an artistic look again. Aqua, which makes everything blue. And I think that's about it. So that's good. And then finally we get down to this button here, which is the settings. So we can choose a white balance, we can select our ISO, we can, well, I'm shooting at maximum resolution now, 5 megapixels. I can change the ratio, so instead of being 5:3 I do 4:3. Oops. My apologies, I'm trying to do this while looking through the camera screen, so it's a bit awkward. Quality, so how much compression it applies to the images. You can use a self timer, so you can obviously walk away and let the camera take a picture of itself, or if you wanted the camera to be very still, you can geotag your photos. So when you select that, it will say you need to turn the GPS on if it's not turned on already. Metering mode, this is quite amazing. This we can have spot metering, so it looks in the middle to work out the exposure. Center area or average, so that's like on a on a quite a posh digital camera. And then we've got review duration, flicker adjustment, autofocus, face detection. Yeah, if you're pointing it at someone, a person, it will recognise the face and follow them around and focus on that. And then what else have we got at the bottom? We've then got timestamps, you can have that on. Now grid is something I do turn on, and you might just be able to kind of see these little dots around the screen. They just help you to get things straight. and then once you've taken a picture, I don't know, say let's take a picture of my keyboard. Right, once you've taken a picture, what you can do is you can then share it by pressing that button there, and then all these come up. So I can share it with, I could do a blog post about the picture, share it via Bluetooth, share it via Facebook, upload it straight to Flickr, upload it to Google Buzz, email it to somebody, send it to Twitter with a peep, muck around with it in lots of different applications that way. So yeah, so very, very good. So let's go back to just the camera, press the back button. So there we go, so that's the camera on the HTC Desire Google Android phone. Very good. Disadvantage are, when you're outside, the screen isn't, you've got to turn the brightness on the screen up all the way if it's quite sunny, otherwise you won't be able to see anything. But I've been pretty happy with the results. 5 megapixels, that's the best camera phone I've ever used. That's Rob from desireuser.blogspot.com. Thanks for watching.